Today we're reacting to Brittany Renner's situation has gotten worse. Now the last Brittany Renner video went absolutely stupid. I think it's at like 40K right now. And it seems like there's an update to that situation. I don't know what else there could be an update to. Let's go and see what the deal is. Let's do it.
Your favorite news network, the Dusty News Network. You know where Negro news goes first. And I'm so excited to be your host today. Breaking news. I really had high hopes for Brittany Renner. I thought that she was not going to be a booty clapper anymore. She looks so pretty in this Islamic Muslim female wear. I mean, just look at her. She had rebranded that box to be something like a born-again virgin.
O'Shea is the uncle that be saying corny stuff all the time, but sometimes he says something that really like, this nigga's stupid, bro. Like, he always talking, he like, oh, shut the fuck. But when he says something, sometimes, a lot of the time, he might say something to make your eyes laugh because just how stupid he is. I fuck with my nigga O'Shea, man.
What made you choose Islam? I didn't. I am a human with very limited power and awareness. But
That's how you say that? Islam? What was Islam? My Muslim, let me know.
I've learned that God selects who he wills for his mercy. So let's start there, for those of you who don't think I'm qualified, okay? A lot of you claim to know.
I feel like this too. If she would go into this, like not doing this the way y'all think I'm not qualified, and if she just was keeping it like super, you know, because of, and the reason why she has to move like that, like how I'm trying to say, like, very much so, you know, this is that, speaking very clearly, not with a bunch of ebonics and slang and TikTok stuff, but she's this is that and the third, blah, 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 and this is that. She has to do, I feel like it would be received a lot better because, you know, because of what she's done so far and how she was before all of this change that she's claiming to make. Right? But when you're doing the TikTok lingos and all these and making certain sarcastic shit, like if you kept it super P, like, look, you know, and this is how I feel and this is what it is and da da da, maybe niggas would think you moving a little bit different. You feel me?
My life story, why I do what I do, well, then you would know that for quite a while I've been suffering.
And I was saying, hey man, just because she's a female doesn't mean that she can't change. And I'm pretty sure there are women that can change. Men can change, women can change. But I noticed that whenever somebody just gets their cheeks clapped all the way, there's two options. They become either born again Christians, which you really know for sure they're gonna fall into getting their cheeks clapped. And then there's Islam. Now, a lot of people who are reformed buffoons become Muslim. Aaron the plumber is a Muslim, but he's out here fighting everybody and cussing females out.
Crazy how we just watched that video. We just watched that.
And clapping cheeks all through
one of the
world,
videos
right?
that dropped today.
And he's richer than me now, so I can't be mad. Kevin Gates is a Muslim. Almost every rapper becomes a Muslim, but still goes out there and eats pork and still has all these kids out of wedlock. So when I saw Brittany Renner doing the Islamic thing, I thought it was more like Arabic based, like Sunni Islam. But then we started seeing her with Kevin Gates, who's another pooky reformed Muslim. And we all know that Kevin Gates ain't about shit. It's gonna be real. And yeah, there is Brittany Renner falling back into the same dust that got her a single mom in the first place. Now, to be fair, Brittany Renner is not bouncing her cheeks everywhere getting drunk on podcasts now. She's still holding up that part of the bargain. So
we can't forget she did go on that podcast with Charleston White and bounced all up and down, and that happened.
Did reduce the thoughtology a lot. The only problem with the thoughtology is instead of being it for like everybody or a lot of people or almost anybody, it's only now for one person, even though that person is not her husband. Technically, I still believe that Kevin Gates is married to Drika, but hey, you know, even Kevin Gates doesn't really follow Islam because he's a pookie, he's a hood guy. But then this information that's come out, one of Kevin Gates' side chicks is mad at Brittany Renner. Why?
It's honestly just sick how I was just laid up with him and you seen it and decide to hit him up to meet up. Just disgusting. He called you.
Kevin Gates got him a little roster. This nigga ain't married to not now one of them, but you know, he got him a little roster though.
Washed several times and that you lost your glow. That just goes to show you how this man just uses women when it's beneficial to him. Just manipulative and narcissistic as you turned Muslim because it's a trend and it's honestly a mockery to the religion. Cut it out. Brittany, you preach that you don't want to deal with a man that deals with multiple women, yet you're dealing with one. How contradicting is that? And I'm all about being devoted to one God, but do it for the right reasons. You literally turned to Islam because you're on your last leg. Women always want to turn to religion as their last outlet. Was this the clout y'all was looking for? To make herself lit on her little show for Basketball Wives? Because she has no...
You know what's crazy? My dog was telling me whenever I was editing this video and getting it all done, he was telling me that Brittany Renner was on Basketball Wives because she was looking for a picture for a thumbnail and stuff. And I was like, really? I was like, really? It's like, Muslim women go on shit like Basketball Wives? What? It's crazy. And imagine she go on there, she ain't got nothing on, she don't have the hijab on, she don't got nothing on. She got regular clothes and this is that and the third. How distasteful and nasty would it be for her to just have been using that just to, oh, I was just trying to get my name running again. That'd be crazy, bro.
No one else, obviously. Knowing that
I don't know if I've ever seen that before if she do that.
With you. I'm tired of this man with me when it's convenient or beneficial to him.
Then stop fucking with him.
I give too much love to be treated like this. And the one thing you've always told me is that I have a really big heart. And that's why men like you take advantage of it.
That nigga Kevin Gates, I already know he be the what he be saying be fucking him up, because you got to think about it from the accent, deeper voice, combine it with sounding like you kind of know what the fuck you talking about. You know what I'm saying? Sounding like you can be slightly intelligent. He's reading certain books, maybe. But I'm sure he got some. He's somewhat intelligent. I don't know Kevin Gates, right? He could be pretty intelligent for all I know. But combine all that together, man, you know how, like, when you know how to sweet talk a woman and then combine that with the money and the fame and the status, how well he probably sweet talking the fuck out of these women. Man.
I'm honestly tired of being the nice, cool, laid back girl. I'm sick of it. Men need to learn to stop their emotions. And I'm honestly more disappointed than I am hurt. And I knew what I was getting myself into, fuck the rapper. But there's just certain things that are just way too disrespectful. At the end of the day, these men will lie to you, gaslight you, manipulate you, and embarrass the f*** of you. But lesson learned, I'm gonna just have to charge it to the game.
Well, wait, there's more.
I want to make one thing very clear. I would never f*** with a married man. This man told me he's legally separated, so that's that. I simply came onto this platform to express how I feel because I have every right to feel the way that I do. And to any other women that are going through the same thing, it's okay to stand up for yourself. Dealing with men that manipulate, gaslight, lie, all of that. I'm sick of it all. I'm sick of this man leading me on this whole time. You know, I in the beginning, I obviously believed
What do women that deal with niggas like you know, like certain rappers, certain athletes, rich niggas, what do they think that a video like this is going to do? These niggas be getting away with, now I'm not saying this is right at all. These niggas be getting away with the worstest of shit. You know what I'm saying? Right now we're talking about the men. Can get away with some of the worst shit. So what do you think is gonna happen when you come out here and say, Kevin Gates, he lied to me, he manipulated me, he told me that he loved me, and that I was such a good person, but the whole time he's fucking around with Brittany Renner. What do you think is going to happen to Kevin Gates? Everybody's gonna be like, fuck that nigga, we ain't listening to his music no more. What do these videos do, essentially? Other than just put some dirty laundry out into the world. I'm curious. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Please, what do y'all think? Answer this question for me.
everything, but as time progressed, I started to peep all of his bullshit. And again, like I said, I knew what I was getting myself into dealing with a rapper. I know there's gonna be other girls around, but it's just the way he went about this situation that was real disrespectful. And now I'm getting threats from his team, from Miss Alvina, the same woman that was just applauding us last week because she was so happy to see us together and wanting to get a house together, and even asked if you could live in the guest house. Now you're mad at me for expressing how I feel? Now you hate me all of a sudden. People obviously didn't know what me and him had going on. I'm very private. I just believed everything that came out of that man's mouth, and that's my fault. I take accountability for that. Lesson learned, and that's all I really have to say.
Damn, Brittany, you did say that you don't want to be with another
Did y'all's audio mess up?
other man.
Hold on, let me try to refresh this, because I think either O'Shea's audio messed up or mine.
Welcome to your favorite news. That has multiple
O'Shea's
women.
messed up.
He damn sure landed a bit with.
So like,
Kevin
we listen to
Gates.
this
Now,
on the
it is true
radio.
She's going to be on Basketball Wives. She has rebranded herself, but those cheeks are still for the streets, as it appears. Now the young lady here says, "Hey, you're rebranding yourself because, hey, you're washed up. You're trying to get a new audience. It's down bad, and that Kevin Gates is out there using women, and he was just clapping her cheeks." I'm telling you, when these pookies and pookishas go to Islam, it's all bad. You guys were right. I should have never trusted Brittany Renner. Damn! Next story. So guys, how does it feel to...
I'm sorry, I don't know if I can do this. Let me just make sure that this is not my sin. Wow, I'm still even. Nah, yeah, O'Shea's audio messed up. I think with that being said, y'all, that just sounds so
tried
bad.
to hire a student to carry out a murder plot.
A substitute teacher in Columbus.
Okay, maybe let's try to thug it out.
A teacher who really likes you. It's good. I've had a lot of teachers that helped me in my life. But some teachers can act for some strange favors, don't you think? Yeah, I mean, not necessarily sexual favors, because that would be wrong. But what if your teacher came and asked you a favor like this one?
Is denying claims that she tried to hire a student to carry out a murder plot.
Whoa.
A substitute teacher in Columbus, Ohio, faces serious charges. Police say she tried to pay one of her students to...
If y'all like videos like this, like with these types of cop crime type of videos, I have a whole nother channel called More Astral Dior. Make sure y'all go pull up over there. I don't know if y'all know about that. We're about to reach 30K subs over there. It's going crazy. It's doing well. So if y'all like this type of content, I do react to this specific type of content over there. Just wanted to shout that out.
shoot and kill her husband.
This particular teacher was attempting to groom this young person into committing murder.
Authorities say 44-year-old Stephanie Demetrius offered the teenager $2,000, allegedly paying a $250 down payment, texting the boy that her husband worked from home and providing times when their 4 kids wouldn't be there. But the alleged plot was foiled when the boy's mom saw details in his phone and called police.
We're unsure of the specific reason as to why this teacher chose this particular student. This was a situation where the parent was able to capture things inside of this young person's phone to alert authorities.
Investigators claim to have a recorded phone call where the would-be teenage hitman asks if the neighbors would hear the gunfire. Demetrius allegedly responding, "They don't care." In the past, she was accused of trying to stab her husband, set the home on fire, and run him over. In this case, she denies the allegations, questioning the entire story during her first court appearance.
Who is the juvenile involved in this case?
She was released on bail and is due back in court next week.
Damn, Mrs. Demetrius. You want your student to kill your husband. It's just too
and she got
bad he went and told on your ass, and now your ass is going to jail. I would say email me, but you're not even really that cute. I'm gonna be real, and I'm thirsty. I'll take almost anything. So, yeah, I can't put it on your books. Sorry for ya. Next story. Matt Barnes is down bad. He clapped so many cheeks, and he was doing it on Instagram. He was with Anansa Sims. Anansa Sims is also very beautiful. Yeah, you know, this is like his second like real big relationship. His first wife went with Derek Fisher and all this, so Anansa was like rocking with him. They got some kids together, but the problem is that Matt Barnes is a liar, right? And I know a lot of guys, we love getting the booty clap sessions out of the way. I mean, I'm actually born again virgin, so I don't know what that's like, but the problem is you can't be doing it on Instagram, like talking very sexual with women who are broke, that are gonna probably go and tell Tasha K that you want their cheeks. And so you then say that you were not doing this, come to find out you were doing this, and now you lost your whole relationship, and now you're going on an apology campaign like this.
My actions, I literally just lost my family through being what you talked about, like I was the strong provider. I wasn't there emotionally. I wasn't empathetic. I wasn't willing to share those emotions. And that was stuff that my ex would tell me, like, you're a wall. And then again, trying to dig back and understand and starting counseling that, like you said, little Matt from back then is still hurt and still trying to find his way. Although grown Matt seems like he has it all, little Matt is there more than I realized. So my question is, like, to all those men that can't or feel like they can or just won't, tears won't come out. I know it's such a refreshing and helpful and good thing to do as a man, but how do you cry if you don't? I don't want to say I don't know how to cry, because I've cried before, but I haven't cried in probably 30 years.
You're guarded.
Too much.
You have to change your perspective of what crying is. You still, deep inside of you, it's a sign of weakness. It's really is a sign of you being human. And until we get to the place where we can release it, that's when you'll always feel this rage, this anger, never feeling settled. You gotta smoke some weed, you gotta get something to drink, you need to call that girl. And you don't even hear it taught enough about contentment. Like, when is enough? You know, why do I have to keep grinding and keep going? That's not peace, you know. And then speaking of peace, which it seems like the majority of us, that's all we want. Peace is not the absence of chaos, trials, tests, adversity. It's having a calm heart in the midst of those things.
I mean, just down bad now, bro. It don't make no sense. It's like really, really terrible to be that damn stupid. I mean, I give you a lot of opportunities. You're in LA, but you don't have a burner phone or something like that. Like, you know, why is it 8 chicks? I think you could
8. This nigga 8. It's 8 women. Matt, you just don't need to be married. Don't get married, Matt. You want to be a bachelor. You want to live your life. Do whatever the fuck you want to do. Marriage is not for you. 8 women. Okay. Yeah, and also my dog's audio is messing up. So that being said, like I said, go pull up to that More Astral Dior channel if y'all want more content like the crime stuff and the body cams and da-da-da. Thank y'all so much for pulling up, bro. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'm grateful for y'all. And we are gone. ADD lad do it.